All right. Hello, welcome to my next smoker video. I wanted to do some guides against like the Flamingo, Purple Luffy, Shanks, all these popular matchups. But then last night I played some online local and was like, maybe that's nice content too. Like issues you can't see my hand, and the gameplay section on this video, like it's only on the bottom half, right? It's a bit tiny because it's just webcam format on Discord that's like recorded. I'm gonna commentate these games. Here I lost the dice roll, so the Flamingo's going first, and try to recap afterwards why it was a loss or a win and what did go wrong, what did go fine, and all this kind of stuff. I think this matchup, it depends. Like, um, it can be quite winnable if you have an removal every turn, and like really every turn, because like once you don't remove something for one turn, they snowball too hard. It's too many hits. One turn you can counter all of these hits, but then in that turn you can't remove all the bodies afterwards, and then you have to counter again, and then you're fucked. So yeah, we both mulliganed. Mainly, I'm looking for a Brook, Kobe, Tashigi. So I probably had like only one of those and a shit hand, or none of these. Yeah, opponent passed on one. That's really good for us. No Sengoku, no Perona. Um, Means they can't I mean, they could blind lead ability, but yeah, they got Teach. But Teach takes up some hands, right? Especially going first. Is one card Teach, one card to play, and with Jimbe it's two cards from hand. So it's like three cards from hand we get here. So swings into these boards can be kind of good because our opponent is now on three cards in hand. Yeah, we obviously take the 8k life. Um, we shouldn't be in danger of putting yet. So yeah, we just play Kobe to remove Boar. Because yeah, important to do that before the swing. So if they don't have a 2k, they can't really defend Jimbe here. Because you don't want to give two cards on a 3 card hand. Um, Honestly, I've had kind of good in this position already. Because that's just to teach the... Yeah, I was doing some camera settings because of the lighting. Uh, they're already down so much on cards. They had Boa last turn, so they know what they're drawing. Lead ability into Jimbe. Jimbe Gecko. Taking back a Jimbe, which is really scary. So I took the hit again. Because it's like 9k, right? I'd like to defend the hit, like the second hit. But a 9k hit I can't defend. Like, that's too much. Yeah, playing Tashigi, pretty good curve. Swinging into Jimbe for 7, hard to defend again. Like, no, it's 7k, even harder to defend. And it's looking good. Like, we are down 2 lives, but we have an insane amount of cards in hand. I mean, we played Kobe, so not that many cards, but I think it's like 6 or 7. Yeah, adjusting the lightings again. So now we know they have another Jimbe in hand. Would be scary if they paired with Weevil, stuff like that, because of their hand size. Because they go 7 life and blind hit Jimbe. They already have Jimbe in hand though, so maybe it's not too strong, but they have a law as well. But what do you want to bounce here? There's nothing really you can bounce. Like, yeah, you could think about bouncing Jimmy because it's rested. Guy bounces Teach. Interesting choice. Yeah, I countered the set now because I need to start countering stuff. Because else Stuffy goes like 9k, 9k at some point, just to get you into pumping range. Yeah, I guess my opponent has kind of an awkward hand and goes Jimbe Teach, which is like I'm okay with that. There's no board, there's no weaver, that's okay. So we could play something to remove here. Going 5 into Jimbe, killing a counter, Tashigi trades. So it's only 2 people left on the board. Honestly don't know if I had another Tashigi in hand, if I would have played it over Gecko. But this Gecko looking really. Oh, I think I remember. I went Gecko because I had quite some bricks in hand. Like there you see I discarded Isho and Hina. And I valued it really high to get some counters back into my hand instead of removing one of the 5k bodies. Can still play Kobe to KO the Teach, which is something not too great because they couldn't really use it last turn. But yeah, it's something. And we got a lot of breaks out of our hand. I discarded another issue with my Kobe. Um, Looking really good now after the Sengoku. So they play Gravity, which hurts a little bit, but it's fine because the swings are gonna be really low. So we can def like both 5k swings. Take the 7k probably because low hand size. And then it's our turn with them only having 2 rested characters, which is really easy to get rid of, 2 cards in hand. So at this point, I'm feeling like a GG. Like, no hand, no board. This is kind of over. So now I'm just doing little swings to like, yeah. They can't really defend it, right? If they start defending this now, it's completely over because they don't have any cards in hand then. So that's why I just go like 5 with venue. Or I actually go into live because I have a Tashigi in hand. So then I go 7 into live and 9 into live. Just to start rushing them down, right? Because what else is there to do? There's no board. My only play in hand is a Tashigi. Might as well threaten lethal here, like killing them next turn. They have quite some cards in hand now again. So, can still lose from here. If they go like Jinbei Boar, Jinbei Weevil, leader ability something. But then we can threaten lethal. Okay. They go Perona. Yeah. Some stacking. We're really happy to see Perona here. It's -1 hand card. And it's 1 Dawn used for nothing. Like, I would have been more scared of, like, some double 4 cosplay with a boar in it and blind leader ability even. So they're thinking. Leader ability, law, get Piranha back. Nothing to bounce really on my side. They only bounce Piranha. Then red rocking my Gecko. I never feel like red rock is a good card against like Gecko decks. It's like you are always like whatever. I got my value out of Gecko. Sure, it's gone now, but maybe I play another, maybe I don't. They only have a 5k on board, so we can just like swing into it again. I played my Kuzan to. I think it was my only proactive play in hand, and I have another clear in hand, like Ice Age Brook, I think. But I wanted to go for some cards from hand first, swinging into law. So 7 with Tashigi, getting 2k, 1k. Opponent down to 3 cards in hand. 5 with Kobe. They're getting another 1k. think now I'm going 5 with Smoker. Now my opponent is like, what's he gonna do? I have 4 down left. He's like, okay. And we talked afterwards. He was like, okay, I probably want to play Rebecca, so he's defending the hit. But then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna swing with Benio, get rid of it, keep my cards in hand, and probably win next turn. He has no cards in hand now, again, but also less lives than last time. So yeah, what can you do here with 2 cards in hand? Nothing really scary. Okay, playing Gecko. What's he taking back, like Boar maybe? Yeah, I think it was Boar. Yeah, this is like kind of the turn that had the strongest last turn already, but they didn't have it, I guess. Uh, thinking. Oh, I think they're thinking about where to swing. They realize like, okay, I'm 1 card in hand, I might die here, so maybe have to swing into board. Where do I swing with 7? My opponent has cards in hand. So I swing 7 into Kobe, and I give 2 2Ks because I'm like, I'm going for game now. 1 card in hand. 1 blocker up, but 1 card in hand. So all the swings on my board are threatening. First I swing with Kuzan, threaten to KO the boar. So not unattached, because they might block anyways. And they block. So now I don't have to KO it anymore. Uh, I'm just mathing out the swings. Like, what if I go 7 Kobe? Is it like always safe lethal? Is it not? Going safe with 7 Tashigi. Then 7 Kobe. If they counter it, I can go 5 brand new. And 7 Smoker. If they don't counter it, I can just go everything under Smoker and it's GG. So, if you recap how this game was won, right? Oh yeah, it's this one. It's kinda, I only went like Brenyo, Kobe onto Boar, then I had Tashiki, then I played a Gecko, then another Tashigi, and that was it already. To be fair, they didn't have a lot of stuff. They had some Jimmys, but they had no Weaver to follow up with. They had some Boar, but they went out of good plays at some point. And when they don't do good tempo for like 1 or 2 turns, but you do, it's kind of over. And this is what happened that game. All right, let's jump to round 2. Yeah. So round 2, we don't see the leader yet. I'm the smoker obviously again. Shuffling. And it's actually another Doffy matchup. I don't know how long we shuffled here. Let's skip a bit. Okay, the dice roll. We do odd even. I lost it again. They go first. Nice Doffy head. I don't have smoke ahead actually. Thought about buying it, but it's so expensive just for an item. Like, I'm fine with spending like 40 or 50 bucks for an Altart leader, but like Smoke Ahead is so expensive. I don't know. And it always like it's at least a foil artwork from the starter deck. It's not too bad. It's not common, you know. Yeah. So I mulligan and same again. I want to see Brooke, Kobe, Tashigi. I need to remove 1 body a turn and do good swings. Okay, resetting. They pass on 1 again. That's really good for us. You like if you wonder why I won against Joffrey, why you didn't win, when they pass on 1 is already a good sign. because it also makes like law plays harder later on. Uh, yeah, this guy also has siege, also goes down in hand size quite big now, but it's huge tempo, right? Also opens with boar chamber actually. Didn't realize that yesterday. Of course we take the 8. Uh, we know we have Tashigi in hand, that's pretty good. So now if I have a 3 drop in hand, oh yeah, I did a mistake here. Like I was drawing a card and on accident I pulled 2 cards. So I was like, okay, I saw the next card, my guy. What do you want me to do with it? And so I revealed it and put it on bottom of deck. Uh, yeah, so 6 into Jimmy. He just gave it 2k. I don't know if he didn't have a 1k that he wanted to throw, maybe. That's why he didn't block in 1k. And then I KO'd with Brook the Teach because yeah, I got a card. Yeah, I got a counter, so there's cards in hand, and can remove the Teach. It's okay. It's not too bad. I have a Brook on hand, on board, but it's really scary that he's swinging so much now. I was really happy when he did that. Like he had Jimbe Law rested both. Maybe that's why he took them both back. I don't know. But for me, that was huge because I like maybe I can remove one of them with 2 swings, or they have to give their hand. But true research, blocker Boa up, I don't know. I mean, they know I have Tashigi, so Boa is gone. Um, but it seemed a little risky to remove their on board that hard. Maybe that was the point where I won the game actually. Uh, yeah, also play on Sengoku that turn. I Yeah, because they removed their on board, I didn't have to swing 7 with leader. So I was like, okay, might just use the Dawn to get rid of some bad cards right now. I was not sure about trashing the issue here because they had so many cards in hand. But also I was like, they're gonna do a board now. That costs some cards from hand. They might defend it. Another cards. And then maybe they're not on 6 cards anymore on 8 turn. Yeah, now he's bouncing my Brook. Playing another Sengoku, getting the 7 cost Toffee. That bounces a 7 cost, but you don't really want to bounce Tashigi, right? That's my only target, I think. I think that's where Red of his struggles a bit. Like, bouncing the smoker targets doesn't feel too good. Yeah. So Jim Below, it's some decent threats. I'm down to 3 lives. I have some cards in hand, not too many. I think it's like 6, 7. I always like to have many cards in hand, but against Pudding, of course, I try to stay below 8. Um, yeah, I don't starve Toffee, I just swing because when they take it too slowly, I want to threaten to kill them. Got a Brook, got a Tashigi, use my 8 Dawn for 2 not minions, not creatures, for 2 characters. Yeah, use it for them. I'm happy. I have a good board, and they don't. They go Gravity, remove both Tashigis. Actually, really hurts here. I was really happy having these on board, but yeah, it is what it is. 5 life, counter, of course. This is a spot where you can prepare your Gecko. Hey, he didn't see Brandy or something, I don't remember. Um, my turn. I think I discarded Brandy for a better Gecko. Might be my Gecko turn. Now we are happy, right? There's no active character, like there's active Teach, but that can't attack, so I just need to get rid of this Jimbe cannon this turn. So I could like even go for Value Moria maybe with some removal. Yeah, I was thinking to put Teach here to one cost so that I can swing 7 into Jimbe afterwards with my leader. But he just let the 5k go through. I was really surprised about that. Well, then I went 7 life, whatever. And went for my Gecko, Rebecca, brand new, yeah. Draw a card, zack, Rebecca effect, draw another card. To 2k Tashigi, most of the time, like Rebecca targets in this deck are like Brook, 2Ks, and 5 cost Tashigi. It always depends on my hand mostly. Like, all of them are good, it just depends what you already have in hand and what you need soon. Yeah, bouncing my Rebecca kind of feels underwhelming to do, I guess, for 7 down. And swinging a lot into my face. I'm not sure if I should counter that here, because it's so expensive. Like an 8k swing, I don't know if I have two 2ks here. I think I have one 2k and the rest is 1ks. So, well, I wasn't too sure if I should counter, but one life is really risky. Yeah, giving 3 cards from hand here. So, of course, you get rid of war this turn. Question is, what do we have in hand? Like, if we can remove the Doffy here, it's kind of over. Because with Gecko, we can threaten so much damage next turn. But if we don't have Ice Age, it could be kind of an awkward turn. So we start swinging Knight into Boar to know what they do, to know what we do. They let it go. So now I can plan like, okay, I don't need Dawn for my attacks. I can spend it all for whatever. I can maybe swing 5 with the Brooks and just go live. I can do what I want. Good part is of having two Brooks here on board is like I have -3 for free with my lead ability in both Brooks. Uh, Going Gecko, got it Sue and Rebecca. I guess I'm going Sue Kobe then to get rid of the Doffy. I don't care about trashing a card from hand, right? Because this Doffy would have cost me more than one card from hand. Uh, Man, I'm really thinking about playing more than two Kobe's sometimes. Because he can be so huge tempo. Now it's kinda game, right? Two Geckos on board, blocker up. They have 1 HP or 1 life. 4 cards in hand, I think. What can they do? Like, they. All they can do is, like, delay their death, and that's it. So, they go Gecko, get a boar. I've seen this play last game as well, right? Gecko boar, leader ability. Oh, but they played Sengoku this turn. So they can't even lead ability anymore. So they just swing 7. I don't want to give cards from hand, so I block. Uh, Yeah, might try going for game here. I think I don't have Ice Age. Ice Age would be a safe game. So I'm just gonna start swinging with the geckos. See where it goes. Yeah, everything under Smoker. Leader ability, 1 extra buff from Sengoku and life. Yep, that's it. Uh, if we look what we played this game, it was mainly that I went like, I again went brand new. Then on 4 I went Brook. Then I went Tashigi. Like these are all the cards that kind of won me the game. Um, Then I went actually another Brook, a second Brook, and a second Tashigi on 8 Dawn, followed up by 2 Geckos. So as you can see, it's very similar to last game, right? Last game was like brand new Kobe Tashigi Gecko. This is the insane curve you need against Doffy, because Doffy is not like a great matchup, but it's definitely winnable. And if you hit these cards, yeah, you have a good shot at doing so. All right, let's go to round three. My dog's a bit attention seekant, attention seeking right now. I don't know. So here's game three. Yeah, we go after the video. Now we have Shanks. So no Duffy this time. I'm actually really happy about the matchups I had because I was like doing this tournament to practice for tomorrow. Tomorrow there's a Treasure Cup, kind of the last tournament of OPO9 for Europe at least. And yeah, it's not easy to get practice in when you're not living right in the city. Like I can play them, sure, but it's always a bit different when you play with the real cards. I feel like people are more focused on the game. Like in them, you get the most random wins sometimes, or people miskick or whatever. So I really like practicing with real cards, and I also I enjoy watching it a lot more. Think it's kind of sad how in all these tournaments they only have one feature match each round and stuff like that, and don't allow people to stream with delay. All these things, like it could be so nice to watch all this One Piece content whenever there's an event. I consume all of it. Okay, Shanks. I think I lost the dice roll again. I would have taken second, I think. Let's see what I'm going. Actually, let's skip a bit. Okay, so they went first. I don't know if they took first. Maybe I won the dice roll. So I went Sengoku on 2, searching my keycards. Especially like you really want Kuzan in this matchup. They swung 8, I take it. I'm not leaving 2 cards from hand this early. I have the Kuzan, I'm happy. Testing my opponent with the 5k swing if they need the ability or not. I always do that like at the start of every match. Like there are two types of players, and one kind of player sometimes forgets at the start and is like, is he gonna do some weird play or whatever? I don't know. I'm just doing the free swing. Not every turn, but the first time I do it to test them. Yeah, so they go yes up. I always try to keep my Kuzan active as long as I can. So like if I have Tashigi here, I can remove Yasop without, yeah, I have it. Tashigi leader ability to get my leader to 7k. Tashigi trash Yasop, can swing 7k. I think they're giving it 2k here. Doesn't really say a lot. Like the 1k is often you don't want to discard like Backman, right? They're too good to guess discard. Might just be the reason why they gave me 2k when a 1k was enough. Uh, Thinking a bit, blah blah blah. Wait, is this 2 times? It's 2 times, right? Okay. It looked so slow. I was like, am I still on 2 times speed? Um, 6k live. If I have a 2k, I defend that definitely. I don't remember if I have one. Okay, yeah. You always like, you don't want to go too low against chains because later on they're just big swings coming up. So you need to save some life early on, but you also need to keep the good removal cards. Hmm. Tashigi is really good against Lucky Rouge, but yeah, we played one. I don't know if I have another one, and they left 2 down open, so it's kind of scary with Kuzan. But we are on 8 down, so I'm baiting them a little. I was hoping they would destroy Kuzan, but I also wanted to get the reduce in to kill the Lucky Rouge, so I had to swing first with Kuzan. Yeah, now I can't take back Kuzan, but I trashed the Borsalino at the first Sengoku. That's something. I don't have a low cost. That's unfortunate, but Gecko Borsalino for 8 down, still solid plays, still solid bodies. better than doing some cringe play that is like whatever, just to wait for the perfect gecko. Like a gecko don't has to be perfect. It's a 9 kill body, and if like you still play good bodies on the board, so it's fine. Uh, they swing again. Oh, I remember. They left two down open for quite some time. Like last turn, if you remember, they didn't play the Red Hawk again because I didn't give them a good shot for it. I did the Kusang swing and then just didn't swing anymore when I played Gecko, because like Borsalino's only in your opponent's turn he can't be KO'd, so they could have KO'd it. Um, yeah, giving one down to Borsa just in case he wants to red hook him, doing some swings because they played ace. You can't remove ace. It's like trying to remove ace from the field is like almost never worth the effort. We just go for a big value Moria, like Kusan Sengoku. That's so much value. I discard an ice. If you see, as a Shanks player, if you see your opponent is discarding Ice Age of Sengoku, dude, you are cooked. I think I had like 3 Ice Age in hand. I have 10 cards in hand. I have 2 Gecko and a Kusan on board. I'm really happy at this spot. 4 lives up. Honestly, let's skip a bit forward. So they played Ben Beckman, Trade Kusan, swing with the ace. Am I thinking about counters still? I think so, right? Oh no, my dons are up. It's my turn. I don't have much board space, so it might be like they have 2 dons open for Red Hawk. How do I swing? How do I remove stuff? How do I snowball this shit? And yeah, put the one don onto Borsalino again. But yeah, sometimes you have to play Ice Age just to get the missing reduction in. Went Ice Age Tashigi on the backman. And now we're gonna start the swings into the ace. Because ace's effect is only if he gets removed by effects, right? So it's really good to remove him by fight. Um, yeah, he can't shoot nothing but Sengoku here, so yeah. That's good. Always put the Don under Borsalino. Getting rid of the board completely. 4 lives up. I forgot that I played Tashigi that I wanted to swing with it, but yeah. She sadly doesn't have rush. Um, I'd take it though. Like if she had rush, would be okay for me. But maybe some aggro players would be mad if the black deck plays a card that trashes a card and rushes. But yeah, let's see. Maybe in OP or 12 we get something like that. Yeah, they're giga cooked here. They are on 2 lives, 0 board. I'm 4 life, good board, everything. So they do something here, something done. Yeah, they shoot a gecko. Play the tanker shanks that shoots gecko. My camp quality was really bad there. I'm showing my opponent my trash, so I'm just checking for my gecko. And I think he just concedes when he sees my gecko. Oh no, I didn't go gecko because my board was for. Yeah, I instead went for some play to remove shanks. So I went like Rebecca Hina and an Ice Age, I think. And then at the end I left 3 on open to play Brook. So I do some swings. Shanks at 1 cost, at 0 cost with yeah, smoke ability. They give me some counter. Now the Brook comes in. They have 0 lives. I have 5 guys on the board. Whatever they have in hand, it's over here. Yeah, then he does whatever. I think like some really defensive play with another blocker. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna swing. I have Gecko in hand. And yeah, as you can see, I used Chudon. And as soon as after like he's gonna block, shoot something. Yeah, Lyra. No, 8 on, he's like, okay, Gecko, okay, GG's. He was kind of like talking about giving up before already, and like third Gecko, it's mega over. If you look at game 3, load. These were the cards we played this game. Like, I guess you could add the third Gecko to it, but that was kind of over by then. So we had like Kuzan, then a Tashigi, had the Sengoku at the start, and then followed up just by Gecko, by one removal turn with like Tashigi, Ice Age, and then another removal turn with Rebecca, Hina, Brooke, and Ice Age. And then we just went for the geckos again. So it was like we go Kuzan, we remove something, we go Gecko, we remove. Like we had geckos in hand, but for 2 turns straight, we went like for removal instead. Because Gecko isn't a great removal tool in this deck, so we just went for value, and yeah, and that's about it for the video. I tried to keep it short somehow because it's like 3 games, so we went on 2 times speed. If you have any questions, hit me up, join the Discord, put it into the comments, whatever you prefer. And if you enjoyed the content, please subscribe, leave a like, comment, whatever, anything that helps. Because like even at most at the start of making One Piece content, it matters the most. Every single like, every single sub, right? Because for the algorithms and all that shit, it's like helping really a lot. So appreciate everyone who stayed until here, and see you in the next video.